And Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. And let's check out a breakdown. Looking at some stats for Sexton.
And, guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Well, Kevin Love has dramatically improved his perimeter shooting over his career, but he said, I've tried not to fall in love with it too much. Where I'm going to make my money is also rebounding. That's a stat I always look at because it can help a team win even when the shot's not falling. Kevin?
Great attitude. His work inside, a big part of it, D.A. Thanks. Clark, we have a big-time matchup with the big men down low tonight.
Yeah, and I think, Kevin, you're going to see both teams double these guys because they're just too hard to handle. Otherwise, they'll have to do their work and make their decisions quickly.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris at small forward with Horford at the 4. Then there's Richardson. Then there's Embiid. And it's Milton in at the point. And for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Here's Milton. Pass to Harris. Love grabs the board. And here is Garland. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Now here's Embiid. Harris passes to Milton. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Osman. That one doesn't go. And the 76ers go the other way with it. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Yeah, and that turned the tide, the rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
Here's Osman following the basket by Al Horford. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Milton. He's guarded by Love. Milton's shot is good.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Now Garland. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
You know, crafty at just capitalizing there on the floater. Give Sexton room to shoot that shot, and he's going to take it.
Here's Milton following the basket by Colin Sexton. And stolen by Love. And now Love pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And Love throws it down.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Now here is Harris. His last outing, he had 24 points. 11 feet away, again, Philadelphia.
Well, that's a sweet spot for Harris, guys. I mean, all he needs is a little separation, and he's good to go.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Count that bucket. Sexton's got his second basket of the night.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Stolen away. Garland with it. And stolen by Harris. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Yeah, the effort and willingness to get out and run like that on the fast break endears Harris to his coaches, I'm sure.
Garland dishes to Sexton. Passes to Richardson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Is on Colin Sexton. The 76ers shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
First free throw is good. And Richardson drops them both. And this late in the season, Clark, for non-playoff contending teams, really there's nothing to lose. The pressure is gone. You can let it rip, can't you?
Yeah, there's a freedom that you can play with when you don't have the pressure or the expectation of being a playoff team. And sometimes that allows you to play your best basketball because there is nothing to lose.
Now, here's Sexton. Following the miss by Kevin Love. Shot clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Good work defensively by Richardson. And it's Harris with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons. Hilton the pass to Horford. Shoots from 12. The 76ers again can't hit it. Cavaliers have gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Sexton. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you see the speed, the athleticism, and scoring ability of Sexton. Special. A guard with a fantastic skill set and loads of potential.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good. Sexton. Selected with the 8th pick back in the 2018 draft. Colin Sexton, the main reward for the Cavs, Greg, after the Kyrie Irving trade.
Sexton wearing the same number 2 jersey as Irving doesn't feel the need to measure up to expectations created by Kyrie. Cavs fans, though, hope he does.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Kicks it to Embiid. Here's Milton. 14 points from him the last game against Detroit. Takes the 3. That shot no good. Cavaliers shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Garland, a slam dunk by Garland.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Milton following the score by Cleveland. It's Drummond with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Now here's Garland. Good on the shot. Garland's got 6 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Horford. Harris outside. He kicks it to Richardson. Over Sexton. The 76ers with another miss. The Cavaliers leading by 4. The pass to Osman. Back to Sexton. No good from outside. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Embiid. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
Hey, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, I mean, their execution at times was flawless, but they also made some mistakes that ultimately did them in.
And, you know, it's never easy trying to win away from home. They were close, but just needed a little more push at the end.
Both teams will make substitutions.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for Thompson. He's one of the standouts over the last month, averaging 13 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Korkmaz passes to Scott. Embiid with it. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
He's got so much in his package on offense. Embiid just knows how to score the basketball.
Porter looking it over. It's Garland, top of the key. Back to Porter. And again, it's Cleveland.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now, here's Scott. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Neto, and Thompson sends it back. And a wide open look for Porter. Misses the 3. The 76ers trail by 4. Here's Korkmaz. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Neto finds Embiid. Over Nance. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Garland, the pass to Thompson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Clark, throughout your NBA career, you always wore number 33. How'd you end up picking that number?
Well, it goes back to my idolization of Lou Alcindor at the time, who is now known as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He was the first big, graceful guy I saw do a little bit of everything in his days at UCLA. And then I digested all kinds of books and stories about him and just really admired his work on and off the court. Because he wore 33, I chose 33.
And so Thompson nails both of them. There's 1:38 left to play here in the first. Thibault, the pass to Embiid. Here's Thibault. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Inside. Shot clock at 5. Nance with some nice D. And here's Cleveland. They're on a 12-4 run. And Thompson throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree. And so here is Philadelphia, following the score by Cleveland. The putback, and Embiid is right there.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now, here's Garland. 8 points for him. Oh, Nance in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Here's Thibault. Larry Nance making his last shot. Embiid trying to break loose. Count the basket.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
And here is Garland. Thompson outside. Three-pointer. Good on the triple. Thompson's got 7.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
And so it's Cleveland in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. The game is evolving, and Al Horford has changed his game along with it.
It never occurred to me that I'd be shooting threes at this rate and doing some of the things that I'm doing. But it's just the way that the game has evolved.
And give Horford credit. He adjusted with the times. He didn't stay set, Greg, in his ways.
Yeah, he was always a great mid-range shooter, and he's proven to be a legitimate threat from deep.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think about the Cavaliers so far in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward-thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
The great assessment. Good report. Thank you so much. Back to Thompson. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers trail by 7. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Burks. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Nance outside. Oh, Nance in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect.
And it all had to be, Kevin, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And after he missed the first 2 seasons of his career, Greg, with a broken bone in his foot, would injuries be your main concern for Joel Embiid?
Look, no doubt about it. As long as he's healthy, he's an all-league performer. Still, 7-footers carry a lot of weight in our league. He wants to prove he can play big minutes. They just got to make sure they protect him.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. Clark, a big jump in scoring, but I think a lot of that is because of the prolific role players we have in the NBA now.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. When you think about starters putting up points and then you have guys that fortify benches and can get points in bunches, the first name that comes to mind for me, Lou Williams. A designated role of scoring the basketball in limited minutes. And when he gets it going, watch out. Nobody quite like Lou Williams putting it in the basket as a role player.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
And let's take a look at Colin Sexton's numbers. Since the break, he's been simply stellar, averaging 25 points per, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Osman kicks to Sexton. Here's Love. Robinson pulls it in.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Horford, no luck.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Sexton finds Love. Back to Sexton. Shoots over Burks. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Love.
Got to tip your cap to the young fella. Sexton, even with a hand in his face, able to maintain his focus.
Richardson the pass to Harris. Over Love. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Harris. Now, here's Sexton. Not a lot of room. Love outside. This is it to Osman. Over Robinson. The shot missing. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Burks against Porter. Burks the pass to Horford. And Thompson sends it back. Here's Osman. Power down with both hands.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Harris inside, working on Love. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Harris.
Boy, that's a nice touch from Harris right there, showing you exactly how under control he is close to the basket.
Sexton finds Thompson. Love outside. Cleveland the rebound. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Shot's good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Well, the young bull, Colin Sexton, getting a lot of playing time in his rookie season. Allowed him to play through his mistakes, and that's what you hope for coming in.
Drummond's checked in for the Cavaliers. Korkmaz checked in for the 76ers. Shake Milton comes in for Burks.
What's up?
And even as the Cavaliers lagged at the very bottom of the standings, Greg, Sexton publicly described the season as fun. Would that bother you as a veteran?
Losing seasons, they suck. I mean, no other way to put it. I think he cares about winning, but keeping that positivity is probably the best approach.
Milton's shot is good.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
And the shot goes down. Love's got the lead up to 9 now for the Cavs.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint, establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
Al Richardson, the scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Here's Milton. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the paint. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Porter. And now an 11-point Cavalier lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Richardson, no luck.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
The shot by Sexton, no good. The 76ers trail by 11. Here's Milton. He dishes it to Richardson. On the wing, Harris. The 76ers need to get off a shot from deep. And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul. Raul Meadows checked in for Philadelphia. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. He can't hit that time. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Here's Korkmaz. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Richardson. Here's the floater. Windler with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Here's Porter, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Zone defense, Clark, being played now by a lot of teams. It's amazing that even with that, the point totals just continue to rise.
And you know what? I attribute the point totals continuing to rise to a couple of things. One, the volume of three-point shots that are being taken. And I think teams are playing at a little faster pace universally. You don't see as much walking the ball up the floor as I think you may have seen in years past.
The first free throw is good, and Philadelphia making a change here. And Porter drops them both. Here's Thibault. Kicks to Harris. Here's Thibault. The pass to Korkmaz. 5 to shoot. Harris, good.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Pass to Drummond. Now here's Sexton. He's covered closely. From deep three-point range, and Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. From past the arc, and that one's good. Thibault. Thibault's got 5 points so far. Cleveland leading by 8. Here's Windler, and it's blocked. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Korkmaz. The Cavaliers pull it in. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That sets off a 5-game tour for them. 36 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Neto, defended by Sexton. Here's Embiid. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Andre Drummond picks one up.
You know, you can't go for the shot fake. As soon as Embiid has you in the air, it's over. You're done.
The 76ers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And the first one drops.
Tell you what, when Joel Embiid is healthy, this dude is a super effective player. A polished big man with an arsenal of post moves and shots. He's a handful down there.
Garland, he's checked in for Porter. Mike Scott's checked in for the 76ers. And Embiid drops them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Now, here's Sexton. Tight defense on him. Windler, the pass to Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. From one Kevin to another, you guys were dominant in that first half and you have a big lead, but do you forget about that in the second half?
Oh yeah, we got to treat it like a 0-0 game. I know we're going to stay in the locker room. We got to come out and win the third quarter. If we do that, we feel like we'll be okay. But like I said, this team is tough. We know they're capable of coming back.
Well, we'll see what happens, Kevin. Thanks. Now back to the other Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Colin Sexton having an outstanding game. He had 13 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. Some great work from him in the first 2 quarters. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
Well, Kenny knows about this. I used to do this to his team all the time. Take advantage of you down low. Mismatch. Barbecue chicken alert. Make good entry passes. That led to some good looks. Obviously, a lot of points. When you control the paint, Ernie, you control the game. I was the master of controlling fighting. Shaquille O'Neal.
And Kenny, your take on Philadelphia?
Well, one problem I see is that they're too timid on the boards. When you start to fall behind in the game, you need to become more aggressive on the offensive glass and the defensive glass.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Richardson and Harris filling out the wings. The talented combo up front, Horford and Embiid. And it's Milton in at the 1. Knocks it loose. Now, here's Garland. D right on him. Here's Drummond. Pass to Sexton. Richardson with the double team. Pass to Garland. Lets it go with the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. And you look at Joel Embiid, Clark, for a player standing 7'2", probably close to 300 pounds. You've got to be impressed with how well he moves out there.
And, Kevin, that's the first and most eye-catching thing about him when I watch him, is how nimble he is for his size. And you notice it at the offensive end because he's got great skills and footwork, but defensively, he doesn't pick up a lot of cheap fouls despite having the primary role of rim protector for his team.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
Harris looking it over. Horford high post. Out to the right wing. Embiid. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
For 3, Harris, it's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
You know, the mindset Harris has is one that allows him to be ready to shoot as soon as that ball touches his hands. Catch and fire.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Embiid. Averaging 23 points per game, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night. Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Sexton with it. 13 points in the game. And there's the pass to Garland. The 15-footer. They get it back. Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebounder.
Pass to Richardson. Over Sexton. That one off the back iron and out.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
The 76ers trail by 5. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Passes it to Harris. Over Love. Here's Horford, and the dunk by Horford.
Well, go ahead and just hammer it home, why don't you?
He might not be the athlete that some of the other big men are in this league, but my goodness, he still knows how to finish.
Well, he doesn't count on elevation or hang time, that's for sure, but he can still get it in the basket.
Sexton's shot is good.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
Milton the pass to Embiid. Here's Milton. Horford trying to free himself up. It's Drummond with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 5. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Milton. He has 6. The dish to Harris. And the rejection by Love. Now, here's Sexton. A floater, and Embiid with the block.
Boy, supported by great vertical explosiveness, Embiid continues to dominate as a rim protector.
Down low. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Lobbed up there for Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
And I like the timing, Kevin, that Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's not as easy as he makes it look. He knows precisely when to leave the ground to receive the pass and finish it off.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. It's been quite a game for Colin Sexton.
Man, he continues to burn them with his scoring. And the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
And the 76ers making a change here. Well, some great passers have come into the league this season. Let's see which rookies are tops in assists. Second is Darius Garland.
A number of gifted passers entering the NBA this season, and he's right up there among the very best. I like what I've seen from him as a distributor.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, he's always looking for the open man, Greg. Eyes seem to be all over in the back of his head as well. His arrow is definitely pointing up as a playmaker. You know, the scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Thompson surveying the floor. Pass to Drummond. Fades. Second chance shot. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Burks on the wing. He's got 6. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, Josh Richardson has made himself into one of the top defensive wings in the league. Richardson says there's a certain competitiveness that comes with being a good defender. The defensive end takes will, and I have a lot of it. Kevin J. Rich is self-described as super competitive, and that edge is what drives him.
It sure is. That's what it takes. Thank you, David. Thibault can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Outside Porter. He kicks it to Garland. The pass to Windler. Shoots over Burks. Here's Thompson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Cavaliers have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
And he knocks down the first one. For a while now, you and I were just talking. We've had a rule that a team cannot go without a first-round pick in consecutive years. Could it be time to lift that restriction?
I certainly wouldn't mind discussing lifting the restriction, but I like it as it is on the books because it does lend itself, I think, to competitive balance. And that's important in the strength of a league.
And so Thompson nails both of them. And it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 10. Pass to Embiid. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Garland. It's Porter outside. Good on the three-point shot. Porter's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Now to take a look at the steal numbers over the last couple months. The scope of that for Drummond.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
Porter with the steal, and they're moving it up. Here's Windler, finished off the break. Windler's got 5 points now this quarter. Hey guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
5 on the clock. Here's Thibault. The offensive rebound. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
To the inside, Windler, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Embiid. The Cavaliers have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. First one falls for him. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Burks. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Thibault, the pass to Embiid. Here's Thibault, guarded by Porter. Shot from 12. Thibault can't get it to go. And here's Cleveland. They're on an 18-6 run. Lays it up off the glass. Porter's got 9 points.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Thibault, guarded by Porter, and Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Embiid. Cavaliers with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
20 seconds left here in the third quarter. Neto, the pass to Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the wing. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that rim.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
And so it's Cleveland with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. This has been a one-sided matchup, and I don't see any signs of it lessening. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Coach Brett Brown with some words for his players.
It's going to take everything you got to come up with balls so that we win this game. Right? Anything loose, any rebounds, guards, you got to rebound.
Demanding an all-out effort from his guys.
And Kevin, it's got to be a gang rebounding approach, just like he was talking about. They need every board they can get.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The Cavaliers leading by 19 points. Passes it to Garland. Pass to Thompson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And here's what the Cleveland Cavaliers schedule looks like. On Friday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets. Then on Saturday, they'll continue the road trip heading out to Atlanta to take on the Hawks.
And for their matchup with the Magic, you know they want to come out and make a big statement in that one. It won't be easy, but anything can happen.
Thibault, the pass to Korkmaz. Here's Richardson. Banked in off the glass. Richardson's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for Philadelphia.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
And Thompson kicks to Porter. Shoots from the line. And that one is off. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Here's Thibault. Now the pass to Korkmaz. All alone. And that one's good. Thibault. And the Cavaliers call time here. The 76ers making a switch here. Milton's checked in. And on our sideline, our reporter, David
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I got a chance to hear what John Beilein told his team. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that could undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
Thank you, David. Al Horford, he's checked in for the 76ers. The 76ers trail by 15. Here's Milton. Pass to Richardson. Again, Philadelphia. The Cavaliers leading by 13. And here is Garland. He feeds it to Nance. Good D by Embiid.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Richardson the pass to Horford. And it's in there.
A remarkable interior presence. Horford's a veteran who still has those polished post moves.
Now, here's Garland. He's guarded closely, and he gets it back. Richardson up top, defended by Sexton. Richardson kicks to Embiid. Milton the pass to Embiid. Here's Milton. Horford, no luck.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Sexton the pass to Osman. Back to Sexton. And the call will be against Harris. That's foul number 2 for him. Cavaliers making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. Poked away, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Here's Sexton trying to end the drought.
And not having nearly the success from the field as they did in that first half.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Harris misses.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for him at that end of the floor.
Shot on the wing. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Garland. And that's now 17 points for Colin Sexton. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And Richardson drops them both. And so it's Cleveland with it. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Now, Garland. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Milton, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Garland with it. Love right side. To the middle. Garland with the bucket. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
You know, he's not a pass-first point guard, but Sexton's putting the work in, trying to raise the bar as a distributor.
Passes to Harris. Can't hit that one. Good D by Drummond.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Kicks to Sexton. Richardson with the double team. Here's Love, and the dunk by Love.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Milton. Pass to Horford. Harris outside. Just 5 to shoot. Nice open look, but it's no good.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Here's Garland. Rebound by the 76ers. Horford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Milton, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Cleveland.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Porter's checked in for Jetty Osman. Both shots good from the stripe.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Porter with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Porter against Horford. Porter kicks to Drummond. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Sexton. Softly drops in the floater. Sexton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
A nice shot by Embiid.
Outstanding agility in the screen and roll by Joel Embiid. I mean, he's so good at getting out of the screen quickly and getting to the right spot.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Colin Sexton.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
They increased his role tonight after dropping their last game, and the move paid off. He's been the best player on the court by far, and now they don't have to worry about a losing streak. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Now, here's Garland. There's the pass to Drummond. Now, here's Sexton. Richardson covering. Clock at 6. The shot by Sexton, no good. The 76ers trail by 11. Inside, Harris. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
There's no way you can minimize his concentration. Excellent focus in finding a way to score that time by Harris.
To the left side wing. Here's Love. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Drummond. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 11 rebounds. 1:36 left to play in the final quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that brings them to within 10. Good on both. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Garland, the pass to Love. 1:22 left in the game.
And that winning mindset Love brings, so valuable, knows his role and plays to his strengths on both ends.
Drops the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. Both free throws good from Love. The 76ers trail by 11. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Cavaliers.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even. And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this one. Such an overall great performance it was for Drummond.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Garland kicks to Love. From deep. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Hilton the pass to Harris. From deep, Richardson. He can't get it to go. Outside, Porter. Embiid with the steal. And here's Harris from the arc. That shot is off. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Kevin, when you win a game like tonight, what kind of positive things are confirmed?
That we can fight through and beat any team in the league if we're playing well. So for us to get this win here, our sixth man is our crowd. They've been great. They packed the house tonight, and we got a big win against a team that's right up there with the top teams in the league.
You did it all together tonight, Kevin. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.
Telepon